Ciao, everybody. Ciao, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. Finally. It's finally, bro, after like a couple of days because of the situation here where I am right now, guys. But finally, guys, another podcast edition of the JuveCorner cast. Angelo is back. Angelo is back, everybody.
Ciao.
So, finally, guys, it's about time that we have the original people here that started the channel as well. So finally, guys, Angelo's back from Sweden, everybody. So welcome back, Ange. Welcome
Yes,
back.
yes, thank you. It's good to be back. Just hoping you're safe over there. I know there's the huge hurricane that hit Florida, so that was definitely we've had an eventful week. I was away. Gio is surviving a storm. Um, but no, there's a lot to talk about in the short time that we haven't spoke,
Yeah. Oh my
which is
gosh.
crazy.
Lots of
A
stuff
lot happened
happened,
with
man. Yeah. Lots of
yeah,
stuff
in a short
happened.
amount of time. So I'm excited to get into that today.
Yep. So let's see who we got in the chat, everybody. So we got Anthony. Ciao, Anthony. Ciao, everybody. Ciao. What's happening? Ciao, Anthony. We got KB17. Look at these two nerds. I love that one. That's nice, bro. Angel is actually here as well. Yes, sir. Another stream. Yes. Good evening. Good evening, Dave. How you doing? How you doing, my friend? Like I said, guys, go check out their channel as well. The Dive Show. They're called Dive Sports at Dive Sports. I could also type it in the chat, I think. But it's called the Dive. Just search that up right there, guys. So I put that in the chat. Make sure to go check out their channel. Make sure to subscribe to their channel as well, cause what a stream yesterday as well from our collab as well. So love to do it again. So definitely, guys. Angelo's here as well. But other than that, like I said, guys, make sure to go show some love as well to our fellow collaborators as well. So let's get into it. You know, lots of stuff happened while you were gone. Um, Italy, the international break is, at the moment right now. We tied against Cagliari as well, even though if you watch the game, Vlahovic missed a sitter. I'm calling him Misovic now because he's definitely
Mississippi.
yeah, man. He hasn't been doing good, but lots of stuff like injuries for Juventus as well. For sure, man.
Yeah, and that's just like crazy. I mean, that was a really unexpected. Like no, we weren't expecting to tie that game.
Yeah. No, yeah, for sure. We actually got a few comments as well from here as well. Yep. Yep. Dave says, thanks guys. Fun last night. Yeah, for sure, man. It was awesome, man, for sure. Anthony says, were you guys able to catch the Italy game? I'm guessing. They were playing well until Pellegrini messed everything up. Yeah, I saw the whole game. Uh, Good performance. It was a 2-2 draw. Good performance from Italy in the first, at least first 40 minutes until they got the red card. But man, guys, yeah. No, I mean the Pellegrini really messed that up. But if you like I said, I made this argument so many times because there's actually a clip of how Pellegrini slid into the challenge, and there's many times where the same exact type of foul happened in previous games with Juventus, and they haven't even called that as a red card, which I don't understand. We know that this is why I'm saying that even though I don't like making excuses about the referees and stuff like that, but this needs to be addressed. That this is a big problem. This is a big problem. And it's only, I mean, it has been to other teams as well, but it's mostly against Juventus. It's been like, what, 3 games in a row, and now it's with Italy too. So it's crazy. Crazy, guys. KB17 says, Maple Dave, traitor. Ciao, Rino. Buonasera, paisano. Buonasera, man. Buonasera, my friend. Buonasera. Yo, Reno, we gotta do a collab. Maybe this weekend. Maybe this weekend if you're free, and maybe on Sunday or some or Monday, whenever you're free, we'll do a collab stream together as well. Um, fancy seeing you here as well. Yeah. Yeah. So guys, Angelo, what do you think about the Italy game? Did you watch a little bit of it?
I got to watch a little bit of it. I'd say I'm glad that we brought up some youth. That is a that is definitely something that I was saying I wanted to bring up on this podcast that we brought up some youth. And yeah, I mean, Pellegrini, I go, his I think for the future in with the national team, I think there's a doubt there.
Yeah. No, I
Because
agree.
if you look, because this also goes with the national team as well, is that he's been in an inconsistent spell for 12 months, and has he even scored at the club level?
Um.
I
Who?
don't
Wait.
think so. I don't
Wait.
think he
Who? Wait.
scored at
Who?
the
Wait.
club
Who?
in the Pellegrini.
Oh no, Pellegrini has been doing terrible. Pellegrini has been doing terrible.
That's what I'm
So.
saying. So I'm saying because you asked me about the match, and I said I was impressed, and I was glad that we brought up some youth. I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's like Pisili. I don't want to. It's like Pisili.
Oh yeah. You got it right. Yeah, Pisilia, he plays for Roma. He's
Yeah.
actually been doing very well. But it's always good to get the youngsters in. But Pellegrini is the biggest problem, as we have a comment as well from Anthony.
Well,
Uh, yeah. Keep going,
well,
Andrew.
that's what I was saying. He's been in. I'm saying I think there's a huge doubt with the future of him with the Italian national team, and even with this club. Like I said, he's like I'm gonna repeat myself again, but he was inconsistent for 12 months and hasn't even scored at the club level in this season. I mean, right now as for Italy, we can't afford that. We can't have a guy who's inconsistent, who's just not there, and there's definitely an impact, and there's so many new needs to fill that role because there's I don't know how many more chances and opportunities you're gonna give this guy when you're putting out performances like that.
Yeah. No, I agree 100%. I think that Pellegrini should be out of the national team. I think all Roma players, guys, should be out of the national team. Maybe except for Pisili and a couple other players, but Pellegrini, Cristante, they gotta go out,
Yeah,
out,
and
out.
and then on top of that, whether it's questionable or not, he gets a red card.
Yeah, I know, and that just makes things worse because we were doing very well in the
It's
game. Cambiaso,
it's the I
Cambiaso too, wonderful player too. I have to say, wonderful player.
but overall game wise, I mean, I don't I don't know like if you I don't think it was a bad game. I mean, we had 8 shots for them on target. We had we had 38% possession. I would expect Belgium to possess the ball more with their midfield that they have. Uh, our pass accuracy was 84% compared to Belgium's, which was 90%. I mean, we we had a red card, which is not good. But no, I think and the head-to-head record, people were obviously I think people were projecting Italy to win, but I think it was a good match. I feel like we could have had a better showing. I feel we could have probably held the ball more, but I mean to have 8 shots and 4 of them be on target, that's good.
Yeah, no, I agree. We
That's good
also
because
Yeah, we also got a couple comments here as well. We got KB17 says support the small content creators. Yes, of course. Yes. Uh Lamb Chop is here. Ciao. We got Anthony's here as well. Anthony says maybe it's time to for Spalletti to stop calling up Pellegrini. Yeah, for sure.
yeah, no,
For
I,
sure.
I I agree with that. That's actually something I started in my notes because I was like when I read that and just from even watching it, like the national team, you can't play with that. You can't play with that. You're calling up the best of the best. You're not calling up a guy who's inconsistent. You're not
Yep.
calling up a guy who hasn't scored. You're not calling up a guy who's just gonna get a red card and the game is 2-2. Like, we're not.
I know
Like, you can't
it's
play that.
yeah.
From club to international is an even bigger jump
Yeah, no, I agree because it's
because
more
you're playing the
pressure.
best.
It's more pressure when you play for the national team because you're
Yeah,
representing the
because you're
country.
not
You know, so
you're not just pulling guys from Serie A. You're pulling guys from from the whoever's Italian that plays in just say the Prem, La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga. You're pulling all anybody who's an Italian citizen who is a top player. So you have these guys from all different leagues, and you're telling me you're pulling a guy who's been inconsistent with this club. You
yeah.
couldn't have found a better player.
Yeah, we also
And
have another comment saying, "How do we join your live stream, or do you do a call-in?" Yeah, I'm actually thinking about starting to do that. To do a call-in show. Um, That's gonna be for the future. Maybe starting from next week and on, we're gonna be doing call-in shows as well, so we can hear from other, the audience as well. Your guys' opinions. So yeah, big thing for that as well. Reno says, Paisano, we keep in touch next week. Yes, we'll keep in touch, my friend. Just let me know. Just text me. Um, is KB17 says Allegri in? No Allegri in, man. Allegri out, please. Allegri out. Reno says
Somebody's
Allegri
trying to
out
get under
forever.
those nerves.
Yeah, yeah, no, for sure. KB17 says blasphemy. Your social credit will be reduced. Talking to Reno about Torino. Love that. That's funny as well. Anthony says biggest example was Ciro Immobile. Played great for Lazio, horrible for the national team. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. 100%. Like Angelo, what do you think about that example from Ciro Immobile? I mean, he was a good striker. So
I mean, it's consistency, and you also got to understand. I mean, where he's working there compared to the national team, he may have a better flow there. But I mean, it's crazy how you just see, and that's just like a great example how players can differ
yeah,
from how that level changes. How you could go from playing with your club and being top, and then go to the national team and in not being the top or the like your best ability. I mean, I think he's still a very good player. I think we've seen him do very good things with the national team.
yeah.
Look, it may just be an off day. I'm not gonna say he's Pellegrini. I'm not gonna put him at that level.
Oh my gosh, no, yeah.
But I'm saying, yeah, it just could have been an off day. In all honesty, you got to understand that about the professional players, because it does happen from the amateur level to the top international level. But yeah, it does hurt to see. It does hurt when you see your players not performing up to par when they were doing it at their club and they didn't carry it over to their international. I mean, I'm not gonna rule him out. I still think he's a good player. I just think off day.
Yeah, no.
Maybe we need to get the consistency and the flow back in there for him.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree because like we said with Pellegrini, right? I don't know what's gonna happen with Pellegrini, guys. I think honestly with Spalletti in there, he's most likely gonna keep him there because of
Yeah,
experience. But I don't know. But we also
but
have another comment.
I'd like
Yeah,
to add one thing also.
go ahead.
What's funny about Pellegrini is that he's not performing for the national team or his club.
Yeah, I know.
He's not
He's
doing
not doing
anything.
anything. He's actually not doing anything. And
At least Immobile is doing one. He's doing the club.
and you know what the
He
funny
was
thing
performing
is?
well there, and he just did all for the national team. This guy hasn't even done both.
I know, and you know what the funny thing is? Is that he calls up Pellegrini, but then he doesn't call up Locatelli. That I don't understand that, but because in my opinion, Locatelli has been doing a way better season than Pellegrini for sure, without a doubt. Anthony, let me read your comment right here. It says the pressure of playing for the Azzurri can affect Italian players. Yeah, it can because it's like I said, we haven't made it to the last two World Cups, so it's big pressure time now because it's now getting to crunch time because we're getting closer and closer to the next World Cup. So yeah, we have to make every game count for sure. If we win the Nations League, guys, we actually qualify for the World Cup automatically, so we won't have to go through the qualifiers and all that stuff. So we wouldn't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I'd also like to piggyback up on that comment that he just put in the chat. I said this in previous statement before that from when you play professional with your club, that's obviously a big jump from playing academy to being with the first team. But then there's another jump when you're going from first team to international
Yeah,
team.
yeah,
That is something, that's a different weight that's on your shoulders because you're playing for your country now. You have everybody watching you.
yep.
It's not just the
It's all on
city.
you
It's
if you
not
make
just
the mistake. Cause look what
yeah.
happened to Jorginho, right? He made that mistake against North Macedonia, and ever since then he hasn't been. He hasn't. We haven't really seen him on the field at all. I don't think he's even got
Yeah, no,
called up. He
no,
hasn't got
no.
called up either. So
Yeah, no one's looked at him. No one's looked at him the same after that.
yep. And
And
it's
what
a
was it?
it's a
At one
big
point,
problem now, with
yeah,
everything. But
and also at one point, wasn't he a projected Ballon d'Or winner? I forgot what
yeah,
year it
he
was.
was in 2021. He was actually. I think he came in
Yep.
third in the Ballon d'Or ranking actually. So
So that's also going to show you about the pressure of being with the national team. So you could be right in the high of it all, and
Yeah.
then next thing you know, you're forgotten.
Yep. I agree.
It's so yeah. I mean, from club to national team, playing for Azzurri is, and with the country of Italy, that pressure to perform at your peak consistently for the Azzurri. I mean, I don't really know how many more countries have that type of pressure.
Yeah. No,
I mean, it's just
it's just yeah, I know. It's just crazy because like I said, like Anthony said here, is that it's a different kind of pressure. It's a different kind
yeah,
of pressure when you're playing towards, with your club and then your national team. Different kind of pressure. So,
yeah, but I don't even know what other countries like would really have that same pressure.
France,
I don't really know how many what.
France, probably Germany. Germany,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
those countries like that, but you're putting Italy right up there with them. Those are the countries: France, Italy, Spain, say England.
Yeah, now
I mean,
Spain. I'm gonna really say that Spain. I don't know about Spain because they lost Rodri. Now I want to see them try to qualify for the World Cup, because I'm telling you,
well,
it might happen. It might happen like just
well,
like what happened with Italy,
I was
right?
talking about pressure. I was talking about pressure playing. I wasn't talking about ability.
No, I mean, I would say that, like I
I'm
said,
saying
the
like
pressure,
the
the
pressure of
pressure on
like
Spain.
the fans and everyone's. Yeah.
I feel no, but I feel like that Italy has pressure, but they don't have as much pressure when they were European champions. Now it's
Oh no
all
no
of
not
that
at all.
pressure, all of that pressure. I think is now on to Spain,
Spain.
right? And
Yeah.
same thing goes with Argentina because they're the world champions, right? So they can make it to the next
World
World Cup.
champions, Copa America winners.
Exactly. So they have the most, I would say, pressure because they are the
Yeah.
title holders. But the thing is that can Italy finally make it to the World Cup? Listen, all we have to do is just win the Nations League. If we could win the Nations League, then we qualify for the World Cup. Let's see what happens with Spalletti because I mean, so far, guys, I like the way that we're playing. If it wasn't for that Pellegrini red card, we probably would have won the game. If it
Yeah.
wasn't for the Pellegrini red card, we probably would have won the game. I'm saying it right now because
And
the way that we were playing, we were just playing so good. At the end, like the first 40 minutes, we were playing outstanding. So
yeah, no, I agree with you 100%, Joe. I think you nailed it right on the head with that. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting because I feel like there's gonna be a few countries that are gonna be real hard contenders
oh yeah,
that we're gonna have to crack, and it's gonna be interesting to see can we break can we break them down. I mean, Belgium was a good test. I mean, we tied them 2-2, but
we beat
now we have to be
France.
able to
We
see.
beat France too. So
Yeah, I'm saying like obviously recently we beat Belgium 2-2. I mean, we tied them 2-2. So now it's just interesting to see can we keep taking that step up. I feel like right now I go Spain is definitely the obviously the title holders. Can we crack them? If we could do that, I think that gives a good representation of the level we're at. But I think tying Belgium was good. It would have been obviously nice to win that game, but obviously to take it more than a loss.
yeah, yeah, I agree because I would say that if listen, I mean, like I said, if we didn't get that red card and we tied, then I would say that that was a loss. But since we got a red card, then I'm gonna say that would say that's a win for me because you're tying against Belgium,
Yeah,
but at the same time you're gonna have to verse Belgium again, which is going to be the
yeah.
test on how we're gonna end up
And we
playing.
were
We know
man down.
that too, and we know we actually did this playing like this without Chiesa.
Hmm.
We have to remember Chiesa has not even been called up. Barella too, right? And like I said, those two players there, Barella and Chiesa, they're gonna have to step up. They're gonna have to step up when they come back to the national team, because oh man, I mean there's some good players that could really take their spot. Like for example, we have Richie from the guy from Torino. He's really good. I like the way that he plays on the ball when he's that regista in the middle as a CDM. Love it. I love it. But like I said, I don't think that we see the same Barella and the same Chiesa since that Euro win in 2021. So
Yeah, I don't know if you're. Yeah, that was. I don't know if we're those same. Yeah, I don't know if you're getting that spark again.
It's gonna be a tough one. It's really gonna be a tough one for that one. So,
Yeah,
but
I say we kind of move on from the Azzurri because
guys,
there's
yeah,
definitely a lot of stuff to cover about Juventus.
yeah, guys, lots of news about Juventus coming right now, everybody. So, put your comments in there and make sure to like the video, guys. Subscribe if you're new as well, and to yeah, start putting in your comments, and we will have other
I
stuff as well. But go ahead, Angelo, start it off.
no, see, I like to kick it off
Yeah.
with Vlahovic. They're looking to make a contract extension,
Okay.
and they're looking to with 12 million, and that's including everything with like the add-ons and
Yeah, on. Yeah.
all that. So that was just an interesting thing that I saw. I was like, well, I gotta see what Gio has to say about that because he has not been. We've needed a better hold to play.
Yeah, we do, man.
So
Vlahovic
what are
hasn't
your
been
thoughts
that
on that?
convincing to me. Vlahovic has not been that convincing. I mean, I mean, against Gaetti, he wasn't. It's just he's been very inconsistent. But I feel like that if he's actually going to, start, doing that, oh my god, come on.
Do you think it's 12 mil? Like it's everything's adding up to 12 mil. Like the royalty, all that stuff is adding up to 12 mil because they're trying to keep it originally like under 10, and everything takes it to 12.
Yeah,
Because I don't know if he's currently being paid 8.
I think he is right. No, I think it's
I
eight
I believe.
plus.
Don't quote me on that. I believe it's 8. I may be wrong, but I know they're definitely making a jump to 12 million. I want to know what do you think that's a reasonable price for him? To reasonable price that they're paying for Vlahovic?
Reasonable price.
Or do you think 12 is
I don't. Well, 12 million.
12
Listen,
million
I think it's a little bit too much for Vlahovic because of his
well they're going to be paying
inconsistency,
him.
man. But I don't know.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
I agree with you. That is and that's that's also and this is also interesting that I just put down is that we are in trouble with injuries.
Yeah. Yeah. No. 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 I
We
mean,
have we have 15 field players available.
yeah, guys. I actually, if you guys follow our Twitter, we're almost to 300 Twitter followers already, guys. So make sure to go. It's link in the description right there as well. The Twitter link. We have a lot of stuff. We have a lot of news, especially we always post the news on our Twitter. So I'll read everybody's comments in a minute. I'm just gonna read what our players are out. So we have injuries. Bremer ACL. Everybody knows that one. Milik,
And he's out for the year.
yeah, he's out for the year. Milik, the meniscus. Adzic, I think he's gonna be returning soon. No, I heard about that. Uh, Nico Gonzalez most likely will try to make it towards Juve versus Inter. Coop Miners will not be at the Lazio game. And Conceição with the red card against Cagliari. So that's 6 players. 6 players are out. That's
So they're
oh man.
for Coop for for Coop miners. I just want to add so that uh, and then I'll let you go on, Gio, with the rest of the injuries. They're trying to do a special protection
Yeah.
with him so that his recovery is will be shortened.
Yeah, I know.
We
I
don't
heard
know.
about the armor that they're gonna put like some
Yeah,
sort of armor near his ribs. But
yeah.
like I said, if that does work, they're saying that he could make it towards the Stuttgart game, or they're gonna try to make it towards the Inter game. But the Parma game at the end of the month he will be there 100%. So definitely, I would say for
So
sure.
he
Uh-huh.
so so it's confirmed that he slightly dislocated a second right anterior rib fracture, which would normally keep a player out for 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Um,
Listen, if
I
if
mean, there.
if he misses these next couple games, which he's definitely gonna miss a Lazio one, I don't know how we're gonna play.
I mean, he they we with this special protection, he may be back in 2 weeks.
Yeah, like I said, he may be back against Stuttgart. That's what I've been hearing.
Yeah,
So at least we'll have him for Stuttgart and the Inter as well. So
Well, that's
hopefully,
if the
if
special
it works.
protection works.
Yeah, I hope it
If it
does.
works, we could have him back in 2 weeks. If not,
Because we
it'll be
need we need
that
Coop
3 to 4
miners,
weeks.
guys. We need Coop miners.
Definitely.
We need Coop miners. We need Coop miners, man. Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, it's just unbelievable with everything for sure. But
Yeah, I mean,
like
we have
all these
15
injuries are
field
just getting
players.
crazy now because of what I've been seeing. Right, we have like Rodri injured with ACL. Right, it's so many ACLs too, guys. Like, what is happening with that? You know. But yeah, we got a couple people in the chat. We got
But
KB17 says Chiesa
we,
that bum. And we got a new guy here as well, Alex Juve. Ciao everybody. He said just subscribed. Thank you, man. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you.
oh, Joe, you already said we have 15 field players available.
Yeah.
That is freaking red alert right there.
Yeah, guys. I'm really worried for this Lazio game because of how Lazio are playing right now. They're like on the radar. They're like little snake. They're like a little snake under the radar, guys. I'm telling you guys, don't sleep on Lazio, man, because they got good players, and I'm wondering how we could really crack this Lazio side, especially if they play into a defensive approach against us, which I doubt. I don't know, but we'll see.
Do you think Motta's going to be under pressure for that game?
Listen, the next couple of games, I think Motta is definitely going to be under pressure for sure because it's going to be now you have nobody there, and you need to pick up points because you lost points against Cagliari. Now you're gonna have to really get some points and regain some points back because guess what? Napoli's already 3 points ahead. They're in first.
We dropped to third in the fixtures in the standings.
Yep.
We were in first.
Yep.
So
we got KB17 as well. Says I never had an employer that increases my pay for sucking in my job. Unbelievable. Yo. Reno says too much games. Fuck yeah. Too many games. Yeah, man.
Well, listen, I said this in one of our first podcasts. I said that these games are going to cause a lot more injuries, and since we don't know how this Champions League new schedule is, because I know it's new. No club has ever done it. It's the first time it's being done. No one knows how to measure these games officially. We have an idea of how we can manage the players' health and everything, but since it hasn't been done, you're going to be seeing injuries left and right that the amount that you've never seen before, because I mean it's new.
Yeah.
Everyone's learning how to manage. Everyone's trying to manage the schedule with the players, and in fairness, it's all because of the money. It's all because they want to get more games in, sell more tickets, everything, get more on the TV, and you're killing these players.
Yeah, no,
these players are just they're being worked, and it's horrible. I mean, we lost Bremer for a year. Now we're looking for a new person to replace him.
Yeah, guys, and we have actually news on that. You guys, do you want to hear the news? I know there's a couple. I posted it. We posted it on our Twitter for all the Juventus news as well. We have supposedly I want to read it here. Right here we have Juventus are interested in Skriniar. He wants to leave as he's out of the PSG project. So, Skriniar to Juventus is considered possible only through a loan deal. He earns a heavy salary around 10 million euros a year, and PSG need to participate in the salary. So, guys in the chat, what do you guys think about that news? That Juventus, I think Skriniar is going to be probably one of the guys that's going to be favored to come to Juventus, even though I don't see him in a Juventus jersey. But listen, we need somebody that is strong, that is physical in the back. So
you know who I also saw that they were interested? They were interested in the Albanian guy. Is it? I don't know. Is it Ardian?
Ardian, yeah.
Ardian,
yeah, I heard about
Isma.
that. Yeah, I heard about that.
So that's someone else I was looking at who they were looking to fill that role for Bremer. But I mean, no, this schedule is killing us, killing Juventus, and it's I said it from the beginning that the injuries are going to be going up because no one knows how to officially manage the schedule, and it's a shame.
Yeah, you know, it's really a shame, especially from and it's a shame for the player standpoint because look at all the game amount of games, and then next summer too. Next summer is gonna be a big one with the Club World Cup, so
Yeah,
it's gonna be
just
insane.
just just think. Players typically run, I say, 6 to 7 miles a game. Do you
Yeah,
agree with me with that, Gio?
yeah,
Maybe a
for sure.
little
A
more. I
little
don't
more,
know.
a little bit
Six to
more.
seven, a little bit more. So around that, look at the amount of games that they're playing. So you usually sometimes see them once a week, maybe even twice, and you're just watching it, not thinking anything about it. But look how long you watch games for throughout the year. Look how many times you're watching games throughout the year.
Yeah, I know.
Think when you're watching and think about if you're that player constantly, or just say you're a fullback running up and down that line. You're doing that, and now you're getting added. Um, how many games you'd say would they add with the Champions League if you win? What is it? It's like is it 8 with the group stage or 4 at the group stage? I forgot what the layout was
Um,
for Champions League. What's that?
It's 8 games in
Okay,
the group.
so for the set of Champions League, that new standing, you're saying at least 8 more games. It's, as a player myself, that's a lot. I know that. So I mean, going back to what we said about Juventus, it's like we're red alert with our players. We're trying to
And it's
fill in
not even
puzzle pieces.
halfway to the season. We're already getting like half
No,
our squad already gone.
yeah,
But that's also our fault because we actually looked into players that are injury kind of prone, that are known to get injured, like Conceição. But hopefully nothing happens
yeah,
to him. Nico Gonzalez, he didn't really have that much injuries until he joined Juventus. You know, other players as well. Now with Coop Miners now getting injured. Bremer. That was like the worst one getting injured because he was like a rock, a
he
brick
was a
wall.
core.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a big piece. That's why I was saying is that we're gonna need to make some serious signings in the winter mercato, which reports are saying that Juntali is going to be looking for a defender and at least a striker. So
Yeah, I mean, on the Mercado, I think we should try to get something for Arthur and put that towards somebody else.
I think Arthur's gonna leave. Arthur's definitely gonna leave.
Yeah.
In the
Do
January
we have a
mercato.
price tag on him, or is his contract up and he's just free to leave? I wasn't.
No,
I'm
no,
not
no.
informed
We
on that
have
situation.
no. He's not gonna be free to leave. That definitely it will be on our terms if he's leave unless Juventus are probably gonna do like a contract termination, which is I don't know because of his probably wages are it's not good right now because I think he earns around like 5 million a year. So I don't
Yeah,
know about
I
Arthur,
think
man.
we need to trade.
Arthur, I heard that he was actually in our squad list for the Champions League. So, which was kind of odd, but at the same time, listen, if you could get Arthur somehow back and somehow like I would say rejuvenate this guy, I don't know. I really don't know. Like I
Yeah,
said,
I mean, if you're talking about the Arthur that was at Barcelona, is different
oh yeah,
Arthur.
oh yeah. That was probably one of the
Yeah,
most biggest mistakes that we did was that swap deal with Arthur and Pjanic during that time.
yeah,
That was probably the biggest mistake
yeah.
because we lost our after that swap. I noticed is that we lost our midfield core. We lost that midfield core.
Yeah, and I'd say, I mean, if we're gonna use Arthur and he's like you said, he's gonna be rejuvenated. That's great. If not, I think we need to try to get something for him and put that to someone else
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I agree.
because we don't have funds to play with. Whatever we get, we have to move that uh, smartly into another player that's gonna fill the role because right now we're having pockets in the
Yeah.
team. That's not good. We
Yeah,
have
we also
pockets
have
and
good news is that Tim Weah is expected to recover in time for the game against Lazio. It's good
that's
news
good.
because we need wingers, guys. Like our wingers, Conceição won't be there because of red card. Gonzalez muscular injury. Coop Miner's cracked rib.
Rib.
We
Yeah.
got Adzic muscular as well, muscular injury. Milik meniscus. Bremer, of course, ACL. So those are the players that are going to be out for most time. But they're saying that we also have another boosted as well. It says that Thiago Motta will be boosted ahead of Juve Lazio with the returns of both Timothy Weah and Adzic. So Adzic will recover in time for that Lazio game. So that's another great news for sure.
It'll be interesting to see what he puts together for the Lazio game.
Yeah.
Momota develops, because that's gonna be an interesting situation to make work.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. We have also another guy that we're also going Galimuendo. He's a French player in the U21. That's what Giuntoli and Thiago Motta like the player, so that's why they're saying that he could be the vice Vlahovic, the second striker to Vlahovic as the vice. So I like that. Honestly, listen, if you could get Galimuendo, I'll take it. I'll take it. Because I heard that he's actually done very good things. He has very good hold up play, and I think he could really integrate into Motta's system very well. So for sure. But 15 to 16 players available for the match against Lazio because of the injuries.
Yeah,
Can you believe that?
yeah, that's what I said before. It's crazy.
Yep. Like I said, guys, it's too many games. It's too many games. Too many games. Too many games, man.
Yeah.
We got RB Coms,
It's,
my guy. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. Keane is cooking with Fiorentina. Yeah. Listen, do you guys think it's a mistake that we sold Keane? Do you think it was a mistake, Angelo, that we sold Keane?
I honestly, I don't know, to be honest. I couldn't really give you my real thoughts and everything, because I don't really know him too much as a player. But yeah, I couldn't give you my input on that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't know about Keane. Listen, he hasn't been performing in a while. This is
Yeah.
his finally fresh air. You know, like his fresh start. Because you got guys remember last season. Even though it was under the Allegri era, right? Under the Cortomuso era, the anti-football era, but I don't know. I'm not a RB Comp says I think so. Yeah, no, I agree. Not as a starter. Yeah, I agree that Keane shouldn't be. I mean, listen, if he started banging more goals than Vlahovic, then of course he's gonna be a starter. But like I said, as a backup, I don't see why not. But I think we need another a better option. We'll see, because if we could get at least a striker, like a proper vice Vlahovic in the January Mercato, I think that we're gonna do very well for the rest of the season for sure. Yeah. But my question is also with Keane, do you think that he'll be performing the same as with he's doing at Fiorentina? I don't know. I don't know. It's a big thing, because I mean, even though any player can thrive under Thiago Motta, but look at what's happening with Douglas Luiz, right? It's a big money signing. Now everybody's saying that he's a flop, you know, because of those two penalties. Listen, like I said, we need to give players time, but I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know with that one. I mean, listen, I would rather go for Jonathan David. Jonathan David, to me, is probably the most, I would say, consistent impact striker from even club and country. So
And
if we could get Jonathan David, I'll be happy.
and also what you said, Joe. It is early. I mean, we only 7 matches have been played in the league.
Yeah, No, and the funny thing is that a lot of people are already saying, like Gazetta the other day, big title says Douglas Luiz flop. Like, come on, like Gazetta dello Sport is and all the newspapers are saying, oh, Douglas Luiz, what a big flop signing from Juventus. Meanwhile, it's only 2 games, guys. Like I said, like just like RB Comster said right here, guys. Look, he says right here. Nah, it's 2 games. We got to give Luis time. As bad as it, yeah, we have to give him time because he's adjusting to a new league and a new team and a new style at the same time. So definitely that. Reno agrees with me with Jonathan David in January. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, no. But I feel like our becomes. I mean, do you think that it's Douglas Luiz's attitude towards the game itself? Because in my opinion, I haven't really seen the urgency or the intensity, you know, from him. Like I haven't really seen that yet.
I,
But I don't know,
I
Angelo.
feel like
What
I
what,
haven't
what
seen
are
the
your thoughts?
spark.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
I feel like I haven't like when like a player has like that spark or like you'd say like not like the killer instinct but like the hunger.
Yeah,
The hunger is a better word for it. Like the spark and like the hunger. I just feel like he's there. He's doing it like he's whatever. He's working hard, training, whatever. But there's just like a different like mode like when like a player could set in their mind.
yeah, no, agreed.
And I just feel like if he makes that switch where he's just like he wants it and he's got that like that just like the you like just this unstoppable mentality and just like just the hunger, the spark of just like I want it, I want to win, I want to win, I want to create, I want to do this, and it's just like, and it's just like, and you just know there's no stopping him. Like I feel like that's when you'll really see that full potential. But like, yeah, the mentality has just not been. I mean, not been where it should be, and it's it's not like it. He's hurting him. If he's pulling his mental is holding himself back. If he had the mentality of like I said, the hunger, the spark, sky's the limit, and it would definitely show with the rest of the team.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. It's definitely. I don't know what it is. If it's like a mentality of his that for like two different cultures, but we also have to remember he's also Brazilian, so he likes to do like all these fakes, all these like no look passes, and I'm like, okay, like that's nice, but at the same time, are you really doing anything? Are you really putting, I would say, more chances into a game? I don't know. I haven't really seen that. I think
It's
he's just there, just doing his
yeah,
thing. He hasn't been like really performing.
yeah,
You know?
and like as a player, I've always heard like purposeful possession. Like there has to be a purpose with it. You can't just be having the ball and just say you're passing it or you have the ball, you're dribbling. Like there has to be a purpose. You can't be doing 3, 4 fakes. You can't just be like keeping the possession, passing the ball, and not capitalizing on the times to go forward and create and break the defense down. Like if you're just dribbling with no purpose of going forward, going at someone, and trying to get towards goal, then the passing and the fakes and all that stuff is great, but
Is it
there's nothing
contributing?
with it.
Is it contributing
Yeah,
to the game?
there's
Exactly.
nothing with it. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you need there needs to be purpose behind it,
Yeah.
and a lot of he's gotta put his ego aside, and he needs to start thinking, am I creating, and if I'm not, how can I change that to create?
Yeah. No,
You
hundred
know,
percent.
that's that's just all on that's just under the term purposeful possession. That doesn't just mean passing the ball. That means what you're doing with the ball.
Yeah,
And I think that's right now he needs to figure that out.
for sure. We also have another comment says right here. Angel says, "Would you guys go see a Juventus game in person?" Of course.
I think I we have I
We
think we've
have.
said this on
Yeah, we have.
we said this on the past podcast. We went to the Juventus stadium. We've been in the locker rooms. We've seen we've been in the press room. We've been in the recovery room.
Yeah, we
We've
saw
stepped foot
everything.
on the field.
Yep. we saw everything. It's been a while though since we've been there, but we'll definitely go see another game for sure. But definitely.
2019 we were there.
Yep, yep. It was it was probably one of the best experiences I've probably ever been to because just like
Yes.
the whole Juventus experience is just wonderful because it's like a whole different type of class to it. RB Com says, replying to my Gazzetta della Sport, Gazzetta della Clown. Yeah, no, I agree, guys. You know, Gazzetta dello Sport is probably the most anti Juventus newspaper like ever. I'm telling you, because whenever it's Inter or Milan are doing something wrong, they don't put it like in the front pages as they do with Juventus. Juventus crack, the logo, they crack the logo of Juventus.
Juventus has headlines.
Yeah, I know exactly. And like I said, there's a lot of stuff that's going around Inter, very fishy stuff going on there with the Ultra scandal with Milan as well. But
We
but
also
they
did
don't talk about that. I haven't heard anything about
no.
that. I had to literally go and watch the newspaper. Go listen to the newspaper because they weren't saying nothing about that.
Just a little sidebar. Me and Gio have actually Gio and I have been to the Milan Stadium as well.
Yeah,
We
the San Siro. Yeah, we have
we
been there.
we've toured that and nowhere near
Yeah,
as
nowhere
good
near.
as the
Of
Juventus
course, of
Stadium.
course not. Of course
The
not.
Juventus Stadium
Of
was much
course
more
not.
modern.
Come on, guys. Like we all know, Juventus is the best Italian club in Italy, and in my opinion, the best the best club in the world to me because like I said, I've grown up watching Juventus. I love everything about the passion, about the whole thing. So definitely that. Reno says,
Should I tell them who you were a fan of before Juventus?
nah, nah.
Gio,
Yo, we got
Gio.
Louise. Wait, hold on. Reno says Louise needs to man up. Yeah. What do you think about that, Angelo? About Louise again?
Yeah,
Like,
no, I feel like we just talked about it. Like, just needs to a lot of it's ego. A lot of it with these big players is their ego.
yeah,
They have to put it aside. And it comes from wherever. The money, just like the external factors with like the publicity from having different journalists come after them, from having a coach that may not be they may have issues, they may be clashing with the coach. It's just egos. And it's like once you put that aside and prioritize football first instead of what's going on in the outside with the press, what's going on with your bank account, what's going on with your Instagram followers and your image, whatever.
yeah,
Obviously, those stuff are important. I get it. But you're a footballer first.
yeah.
And the the badge is bigger than the badge on the front is bigger than the name and the number on the back.
Agreed. Agreed.
And that I feel like that's gotta happen. That's a big issue with a lot of these players. You could say that for not just for Juventus, but you could say that for Juventus players right now. It's right now we gotta just come together. And yeah, we just gotta come. He needs to put his ego aside, come together, and just play. And everyone just needs to start gelling because we're 7 games in,
Exactly.
and we should not have tied that game 1-1.
I know. We also
So
have Reno says no more stupid mistakes. We don't need another Arthur. Yeah, I know we don't. We don't.
no,
RB comps. Oh no, I got you. Over here says yeah, I agree. I haven't really liked his attitude. Yeah, for sure. Lamb Chop
yeah,
says like and subscribe. Let's get to 500 subscribers, everybody. Like I said, if you're new, like and subscribe. Let's go. Couch Reno says my boy. Right on. Lamb Chop, yep, yep. Angel says yes, sir. RB Com says I've only been to the games in England. I wonder. Like I said, I haven't been to any of the English stadiums. I wonder how they are. So,
I would like to go to Anfield.
yeah, that's a stadium I would want. Not to Old Trafford, please no, please
No,
no.
I never said. I said Anfield, not Old Trafford.
Yeah, because I've been hearing a lot of bad stuff is happening at that stadium, Old Trafford. So definitely.
What's the name of the Luton Stadium? We got to go
Oh
there.
my gosh! Yeah,
The brick
Luton
wall.
Town. Oh my gosh! I
The
cannot believe
brick
that.
wall.
I cannot believe that was even like a stadium like that. Anthony Lafleur says Luis needs to figure it out for you guys. Yeah,
Yeah,
100%, man. RBcom
he's such a
says
talented player.
yeah. No, I agree. I agree. RBcom says no. I mean, I've only been to the Juve games in England. Oh,
Oh, that's
yeah.
interesting.
That I would like to go see Juventus play away for sure in England. Which game? Well, if you don't mind me asking, which games? Like no way. Wow, he just put it here as well. I went to City versus Juve in 15 and 16. Oh, that must have been probably one of the best games that you probably seen. Everybody like
That's
Juventus
impressive.
played. Oh my gosh, you've been to all the good games. Holy crap.
Is he trolling or is he being for real?
No, I think he's being for real because he's been
I
to
was
all the
like,
games. He's been
I
to
feel
all
like
the
that would be actually pretty funny if he's trolling right now.
no. He's been to he went to City and wow. So you probably saw Mandzukic score live, Morata score live that game. Probably Vincent Company now, which he's the coach of Bayern Munich now. Probably saw that. Spurs, Dybala and Higuain,
Yeah.
2017-18. And Son scored that goal. I think I'm trying to remember because I watched all the games.
What was Ronaldo with the Juventus 18 or 19?
2018-19 season. United Juve, Dybala 1-0. I remember that. West Ham Juve, 2016-17. Oh, I don't actually remember West Ham. I don't even remember West Ham.
Is he from England?
Probably. He's probably RB probably from England. Yeah, probably. Maybe.
Yeah, because I was like, if he's from the U.S., that's a lot of traveling there.
Oh, look at that. RB says, and I might be going to Villa versus Juve this year. Oh
Okay,
man.
he's from.
Yeah, bro. Listen, bro. Oh, it was a friendly. West Ham Juve was a friendly. He says, yeah. No, I like RB Comps. I'm telling you, man. I would love to go experience that. Hopefully, we win against Villa though. Villa is looking like a tough side to beat. So, I'm not sure. Listen, I think we have a better chance on beating Manchester City than Villa.
I mean,
I'm saying that.
I saw Villa play Leipzig,
They did,
and
right? Yeah.
I saw them play like preseason
Yeah.
in at Red Bull Arena, and I don't know. I don't think they were. I was disappointed in that.
Yeah.
I was very disappointed in Villa.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, Villa's gonna be a tough opponent for sure,
Yeah.
especially away, which is the reason why I'm a little bit optimistic of that game, is
I
because
do
we're
think
playing away.
Juventus will win that game.
We should win that game. We should, but like I said, with the injuries, that's all gonna determine now everything. With the injuries.
I think Juventus. I have really strong feelings that Juventus will win the Villa game. I mean, if if we have if the refs do a half decent job, then
Oh, I forgot to ask you, because we didn't talk about it though. The Leipzig versus Juve game.
well, that's just saying. This is what I wanted to transition that into because I was like, if we had some good refs, things will be.
I know, man. Because listen, was that?
My question is first, Gio, before you say anything.
Yeah.
How did VAR not notice anything?
I really don't know.
How did VAR not notice it?
No, it's just like I said. They're all against Juventus, man. They're all against Juventus. I'm telling you, bro. They're all against Juventus. They're all against Juventus. It's crazy.
Bro. And then 10 minutes of added time.
But not just that, but the crazy thing is that when we got the red card, right? The same play right after was Luis with the hand over there, and then guess what? A penalty. But Vlahovic was there to the rescue that day, and then we had Conceição with the winner. So
that was we won 3-2, I believe, right?
Mhm.
3-2, and we should have got the PK in the first half.
Yeah, no, we should have got a PK with that Vlahovic kick. I remember that.
Yeah, we should have had a penalty with that. Then VAR didn't even notice, and then we had 10 minutes of added time, which is crazy, and then a red card, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That, wait, what was the ref doing that game?
Listen, I'm telling you, I think the ref was just like I said. It's either UEFA Mafia or Inter, Mafia, because I'm telling you right now, it's really a big thing with what's
I,
going on
I
with this
I felt
game.
like I feel like that. I'm looking at my notes right now, and I have all this written down. I'm reading. I'm like, is this like? Am I really like talking about this on JuveCorner right now? This they really have 10 minutes of extra time. Did they really? VAR miss a freaking pen,
Yeah,
and did we get a red card? I'm like, it sounds like a freaking Impractical Jokers.
yeah, yeah.
It sounds like an episode of Impractical Jokers where the ref had the earpiece in, and they're like, call a pen.
Yeah, I know.
Or
I know.
it's like
I
it's like
know.
it's like add 10 minutes of extra time, and then like they're all laughing like it's a joke.
Yeah,
Like
Angel says,
that
let's see what the next game has in store for us. Yeah, we hope. We hope. We,
yeah.
we need to win the next game for sure. The next couple, well, like I would say, the next couple games we need to win for sure. Lamb Chop says, when is the next game?
Is it wait? I have a question. Is this guy's name Lamb Chop?
Yeah, it's Lamb Chop. I'm
Okay.
telling you, it's like Lamb Chop.
I'm like, I just want to make sure that I'm hearing this clearly. I'm like, there's no way you've been saying it for like an hour saying lamb chop in the chat. Like, it's a
I'm
great
no, it's
phrase.
actually Lamb Chop. I'm reading Lamb Chop, man. I don't know, but we got a new
Lamb.
guy here as well. VAR is with Inter. Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. If you're new, like I said, make sure to like and subscribe on the channel, man. If you're new, man, would really appreciate the sub for sure. But yeah, no, I agree with this comment 100%, bro. VAR is definitely with Inter, bro, for sure, for sure. It's Marota League, man. It's Marota League.
It's oh yeah yeah.
I'm
That's all.
telling you.
Yeah, that's really the reaction. Oh yeah yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. It's not the first game either. Go back and you watch the Coyote game, and if you tell me right there with the Conceição, supposedly the referee thought it was a dive, gives a second yellow and then a red to Conceição, not even a straight red, which was kind of weird for me because you know, Conceição, I would say that in my opinion, that was not a red card. Not a
No.
red card because there's images on Twitter as well. Lots of Juventus fans going back and finding a couple pictures of definitely players doing the same type of contact and for example there was it was I think Inter versus Empoli or some sort of like that, and the guy had his arm right on Lautaro's shoulder. Lautaro goes down in the box. They call a penalty. Same thing happens with Juventus. Juventus, instead of getting a penalty, they get a red card. So, hey, does that explain something? Listen, I don't know because all referees are different, but it should be the same rule if it occurs the same situation. It should be the same rule, right?
Yeah. Look, I ref games myself, and I can tell you from refing experiences, like you're gonna miss a call. You're
Yeah.
gonna you're not gonna be 100%. But
You have
but
the VAR. You have
you
you have the
you have
resources. You
you
have the
have the
resources.
resource. You
Yeah.
have especially at that level. I don't have VAR, but at
Yeah.
that level, you have the VAR to go back to. There's no reason why there should be these unfair calls towards that are not towards actually against Juventus.
Oh
Like
yeah.
like I get missing a call one thing, but it can't be to the point where now it's showing a clear demonstration that yeah, I'm against Juventus. Like it can't. If you're gonna, you gotta. There's no reason why a ref can't be fair. If you're gonna miss a call, that's one thing, but you have to be fair about it.
Oh yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
call everything both ways. And these refs, man, they just and it's crazy how like they just get away with it.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
It's crazy how VAR they all get away with these absurd things that are against Juventus.
And you know what the crazy part is? Is that there was also news about the referee getting suspended and getting dropped to Serie B for a couple of games.
And what was I believe he was French, right?
Yeah.
He's a Frenchman.
Yep. So listen, same thing. Same thing goes with the against Coyote, right? The referee for that one, that guy gets suspended, you know, to as well. But like I said, it's crazy with these refs. These refs,
Yeah,
it's game by game. I understand if it's for one game, but it's been consistently with the referees, and I hate to blame the ref. I hate to blame the ref. I hate to blame the ref. But listen, I'm telling you guys, something is wrong, and I'm telling you right now, Juventus, the club as a whole, I don't think we have enough balls to really stand up, for our players, especially Conceição, because the whole league itself, the FIGC, um, they even admitted themselves that the referee was at fault, that call should have never been like that and stuff like that. They even admitted it, and the thing is that they didn't even take away the suspension, which to me, how
it's
can
messed
you
up.
say how can you say that, oh we messed up, on our part, but we're gonna suspend the referee, and make
Yeah.
sure he goes down to Serie B for a couple of games.
If anything, that just goes to show even more that they're against Juventus.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And I
That just
remember,
fuels it even more.
yeah, exactly. We also Mac is here, says hello Gio, what's up, man? Angel says 320 subs. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Get it to 330.
Yeah, let's get this at 3:30. Invite some more people. Like I said, let's try to get some more Juventini in here and some new Juventini finally. But RBCom says hot take. I feel like the season 2 years ago with the refs were against us more than this season. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, 100%. I think that a couple, even 2 years, 2 seasons ago. Remember? Do you remember that Milik goal with the offside? I don't know if you remember, Angelo, but I'm sure that RB Comps probably remembers that goal against Salernitana. If you don't remember that goal, I'm telling you, that goal, oh my god, it was bad. Like that should have been a goal, and it wasted 3 points that season. Even though I didn't think that Juventus was going to win the Scudetto that season, but that goes to show you that the referees, I'm telling you, they've been against us. So, um, Angel says 500 by the end of the year for sure. End of the year, probably before that, man. Probably before that. Who knows? Probably before that. RB
Hopefully by
Comps.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, hopefully by Thanksgiving. Yeah. RB Comps says I hear your point with the refs. Uh, they were garbage. I hate the refs too.
Somebody clip that. Somebody clip that and make it a meme.
Yeah,
They were garbage.
they were garbage.
When you get a review from last week's game,
Yeah,
when somebody asks you, how did Pellegrini play?
garbage.
They were garbage.
Yeah, no. RBCom says again. I hear your point with the refs. They were garbage. I hate the refs too. But even if I take refs aside, I don't think we deserve to win the majority of the games we drew this season. Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. 100%. No, I agree. Some of the games that we really didn't deserve to win. The Coyote was one of them. Probably our worst game by far. By
Yeah,
far.
I was gonna say I didn't expect us to tie. But after seeing the film from it, I was like, we definitely did not deserve to win.
Exactly. RBCom says, I hear you. Oh, no, not that's the same one. Oh my gosh. This one. Here we go. The amount of bullshit calls we got in that season 2 years ago is insane. Allegri's first 2 seasons back. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Crazy with that one against us. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Angel says he isn't a bad player, but he needs to improve. Not gonna lie. Yeah, you're probably talking
Who?
about. I think. Wait, who are you talking about, Angel? Douglas Luiz. Could be, or Vlahovic. Vlahovic needs to improve in the next game. Big time.
Yeah, we have a few guys that need to improve.
Oh my gosh, it's just never gonna get better. When you think that things are worse for Juventus, it's just gonna get worse. And I just hope that doesn't get worse from your band, because this is bad.
I mean, I mean, Gio was freaking praying by coop miners probably by say like 3 months ago.
Yeah, I remember right with
3 months
the.
ago, Gio was praying by coop miners. So so we definitely need to we have to be optimistic because if we don't, then it's just not going to be.
Yeah.
It's I mean, right now it's hard to be right now with our players being hurt and everything, but we definitely have to try to keep a bright side to it because I mean, our last game was a little shaky, not the best we wanted to put out there, but I guess we just have to move forward
Well,
and,
we
and
just got
hope.
another subscriber, Lucius. I don't know how to say his name, but thank you for subscribing, my man. Thank you, man. Thank you for subscribing. Finally, we got another subscriber as well. So we got now 321, I believe, as well. So thank you for subscribing, man. Thank you for subscribing. RB says, but yeah, I agree. The refs are clowns. Yeah, no, for sure, man. He says in another comment as well, Locatelli, I cooked the hell out of him last season. I thought he was a Juve quality, but man, he's making me eat my words. He's been our best player this season. Yeah, for sure. You know what the crazy thing is, RB Comps, is that last season I was grilling Locatelli too. I'm telling you, like the amount of like the conversations I would be having with my dad too, like because he's a big Juventino as well, and he wasn't really impressed with Locatelli, but this season he's really eating our words for sure. Look at Locatelli. Wow. Listen, it's crazy how one season you do like terrible, and then the second season you just come out and perform like how he's performing now. That's impressive. And I think, like I said, I think that Allegri was using Locatelli in a in a wrong position because you have to also remember we were playing in a 3-5-2 formation, so he was the regista. So, and that was never his natural position. So I understand on Locatelli's part, but still, there was a lot of mistakes from last season. So for Locatelli, but he's been doing very well. I agree, he's been doing very well. Thoughts on Locatelli, Angela?
Um, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to agree with what you said. I feel like if I just go and elaborate on what I'm going to say, it's going to be a full circle of of what you're saying. I feel like we've had a, I feel like we've had a similar conversation in the past about him. Not, I wouldn't say it was too much in detail. I feel like it was pretty brief, but I like him as a player.
Yeah,
I do like him. I feel like yes, I've probably talked not the best about him before, but um, I think I think he's a good player, and I don't know. I want to see more of him because I'll be honest. I haven't watched him specific. I like to watch players and I like to pick up the players and watch them specifically in detail and analyze what I liked about them. Just from like the smallest things of how they're moving on the pitch. So I'd like to do that with Locatelli. But from what I've seen of him, I think he's a good player. I know in the past my thoughts on him were a little different, but now because I've done some research on him, I do I do like him. And apologize for me. I was looking down. I didn't look at the chat for a while, so
yeah,
I was trying to I was trying to catch up with that. Um, so yeah, no, I kind of have like a weird setup here. I gotta look at my phone for the chat. I can't see it on my screen where I'm talking, and then also have my notes right next to it. So that's why I was just
oh yeah,
looking down for a second. But yeah, no, that's my thoughts. That's my thoughts on him. I'd like to do some more research, and on another podcast, if you have more questions to ask me, I could definitely contribute more. But no, I have positive feelings. That'll give my answer. Positive feelings. I like him as a player. Thoughts
yeah.
about him before were different.
No, I agree. I agree 100% with like everything that Locatelli has done this season. I feel like that he's definitely stepping up to the plate as being one of the leaders in this team. And I
Yeah,
think that we're gonna really he's definitely gonna be probably another good quality player for the midfield for us for sure. But like I said, he's been doing good. Let's see how he does in the long term. in the next at the end of the season we'll really
Yeah.
judge.
In the
So
in the short term, I think he's for the short term, like you said, he stepped up to the plate. I feel like he's he's carried his role properly, and I feel like he's done very good for us. I would just like to see him in the long run as well. I'd like to see the consistency over time.
yeah, RB comp starts on Fagioli. Think about Fagioli. Fagioli has been doing very well. I think in the past couple of games he has actually been proving his worth in this team. Definitely. So definitely on that, man. I mean, Fagioli has a lot of. I would say, like I said, his fitness wasn't there, but now it's starting to pick up, and he's actually becoming a very good quality player as well for this Juventus side. My only question marks right now are for Turam. I don't know. Ever since he got that knock in that injury, he hasn't been the same. He hasn't really been the same. He's been okay. He's been decent, but he hasn't been the same Turam as we know. So definitely expect more from him as well. Yeah, for sure.
Guys, I'd also like to add, let's get the Instagram up to 500 followers.
Oh
Right
yeah,
now,
guys.
we're at 477. And Gio, I don't know if you want to give a little just kind of because it's 8:50 right now. I know we've been
Yeah.
going for a little bit. I don't know if you want to kind of give people a little I'll let you do it. Give the update on what you've developed. I'd say you posted on your highlights 3 days ago, so you know what I'm talking about. I don't know if you want to give some insight on that right now because I feel like we've hit everything that we. I mean, we talked about a lot. I mean, we started at what 7 something. It's almost 9 o'clock Eastern time. We've if you've been here since the beginning, we have talked
Yeah, we talked
about a
for about.
bunch of different details, but I would like Gio to have enough time to explain the new thing that he has come out with for JuveCorner. So Gio,
Well,
all you.
guys, we have finally our own merchandise, guys. So like I said, if you're new to the channel and if you're interested in buying some of our merch, let me know. I'll send the link actually now in the chat. Um, but yeah, our merch is out. You could go check it out. We have we have like three different kinds of shirts. We also have hoodies as well. We also have a Del Piero mug as well. So let me know about that as well, because it's gonna be like I said, definitely I would say that that was probably the best. But for sure, guys, go check out our new merch store, which I'm about to post it in the chat right now. So here's the link, everybody. There you go. That's the link. So let me know. That's our merchandise store. Go check it out. That was a big surprise as well because I know that not a lot of people most likely saw it. But like I said, go check out our merch store if you want to buy some stuff, or if you want to get some new stuff as well, like the Del Piero mug for sure. I I customized it all by myself, so awesome, awesome.
I kind, I, Gio, I kind of feel like you dropped that like on the slide, like you didn't really like. I was like, you gotta bring it up somewhere. This is like the most recent podcast
Yeah, I
since
know. Yeah, I
since you
know.
dropped it. I was like, it has to be mentioned on here because it's it's a big thing you did. It's very
Yeah,
very big. It's a big thing. I feel like it has to be mentioned so that everyone's informed. If people don't have their notifications hit on the Juve Corner Instagram, you may not have seen the story that contains the information for it. So if you're on this stream, you didn't see the post. You have Gio who did a great job with it. So everyone put W in the chat if you're still here. Like I said, I can't see the chat right now, but it was very impressive on how he developed that. So I just want to give him a lot of credit and allow him to share the information on that because it is quite the page where you can get what you like and yeah no I'm hoping I can get a coffee mug so I can put it right
yeah,
on my table here so you
yeah,
guys can see.
yeah. No,
I don't know if that comes with perks of being a co-host,
yeah, of course, of
but
course. Of course.
But yeah, no, you guys, I'm gonna be repping my gear. I know today I'm wearing a McLaren shirt and obviously my Juventus hat as always. But hopefully soon I'll be having the our apparel on and everything will be showing JuveCorner. So
Yeah,
I'm
guys.
I'm very very proud of what he came up with, and it's definitely a great thing that you guys can get whatever you want on there. If you want to get gifts, I know Christmas time's coming around.
Yeah,
A lot, a lot,
guys.
a lot of holidays.
Yeah, big news on that too is that you could actually get our coffee mug for 20% off if you guys can use this code. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Use
Yeah,
code La Vecchia Signora. You could get 20% off on that. Comes around that. So there you go. Use code La Vecchia Signora for 20% off. For
definitely,
20% off.
definitely good to get around the holidays.
Yeah, no, the holidays is gonna be a whole 15% sale on everything that just came out now. So all those four items there will be 15% off on everything, and it'll be a different code, but not yet. But that'll be for the holidays. And new merch will be coming out in the next coming, probably by the end of next week. Probably, well, of course, it's gonna be more streams probably coming soon, but definitely, uh, like I said, the merchandise will be going up and up, and so more merchandise will be coming out for sure. So you guys, like I said, go check out the JuveCorner store there, and you guys could get all your Juve apparel that we have out at the moment. And Angelo, new thing is that I'm finally getting my custom Juve Corner Cast logo apparel as well. So I'm trying to get that here. So I found a manufacturer
Dude,
that, around
you
over here.
you gotta send some up to New York, bro.
I
You
know.
gotta send some up here, dude. I'm on the pod, bro. I'm coming on. I'm a consistent co-host. I come on. I need
Yeah.
some gear. I'm repping a McLaren gear, bro. I'm repping the wrong brand.
Yeah, I know.
I got one thing. I got the hat. I
Yeah,
got my
no.
hat from our trip. I need the gear.
Yeah.
I'll tell you guys. I'll tell you guys what I personally like.
Yeah, no,
So
I'm gonna try to get some of the like I said, we got Angelo Johnny as our really co-host as well, so I'm gonna get those guys some gear as well. But Angelo, mostly you for sure, because I haven't seen Johnny in a while. So like I
yeah,
said,
Johnny's
yeah,
Johnny. I just
Johnny's been a ghost. He's been a ghost.
Johnny's been a ghost. I haven't even talked to him. I've just got his tickets to the New York Giants game. So this is the first
Oh
time I'm
shit.
seeing him. So I'll lay into him a bit about where he's been. But no, I'm pulling up the website right now. So I'm gonna tell you guys just a little something that I like.
Yeah.
So everyone knows that. I have to say I do like the GG shirt is nice. I'm gonna say that's underrated. Gio has not spoken enough about that one. That's a nice shirt. The mug is classic. Um, maybe if you guys convince Gio, maybe he'll make a hat.
Yeah, no, I'm actually in the
He'll get a
process.
cap.
I'm in the process of that for sure. In the
I'm with
process.
I'm I'm with the chat right now. I got you. I'm with the people of the fan base, bro. I know the a hat is definitely something cool to have. Yeah, so the mug is definitely I say if you haven't seen, I'll kind of show it off my phone here. I don't know, is it
Oh,
like
there you go.
yeah. This mug here is really nice. I recommend doing the mug. It's simple. It's right now, and if you use the code it'll be cheaper. It's only $20. Not bad.
Yeah.
It's nice. Um the what is this? The crew neck. The crew neck's also really nice. I personally like the crew neck,
Yeah, the crew neck. Yeah, I did that the other day with the Vlahovic little
and
sticker
and
as
that's
well.
also information on that. That's what three different colors.
Three different colors.
Three
Yep.
different colors. I think that's nice.
Oh,
If you're
it's also available in all sizes as well. So
even better.
definitely get that as well. For sure,
Oh,
check
and
it out.
for the
Hmm.
mug, does that also come in black? I don't know if I'm because
No,
there's a black.
only one style for now. The second style will
Okay,
be coming out soon, though. I got you
okay,
with
yeah. I
that.
just saw like a black coloring under the two-tone ceramic mug.
Yeah.
So right now is white and black with Del Piero, and then if you're just looking for a if you guys are just looking for, oops, I almost just went the wrong way. Let me reload this. Sorry.
Hmm.
If if you're also just looking for just like for simple t-shirts to wear, I have to say I like I kind of like the black classic unisex tee, the 1897.
Yeah. Yeah, the 1897 with the
You
old
guys see that
Juve
clear or
corner.
no?
Yep, we see it.
There.
Yep.
And that also comes in black and gray, correct?
Yep.
So so I'm not gonna go too much on what's in the shop. You guys can obviously geo drop the link you could see, but those are just some of the things that I like and I would say I'd recommend for you guys to get because it's just it's drip, you know?
Yeah, no, I mean,
It
like I said,
it's some drip, I
it's
gotta say.
incredible how I could actually make get some merch store already open, or like already in a couple months already, right? It's been a month, so
Yeah. So so I just want to say thank you, Gio. That was a great thing that you put out there for the chat for me.
of course,
The
yeah, I gotta get
we,
you the
we
mug.
dude, I need the mug,
You
bro.
gotta get the mug.
I you we that I'm gonna say at first I'm just gonna want the mug, and then later we get the hat. But
Get the
I
hat.
just need like the mug to put like right here so I can have coffee and have the
Have our discussion.
conversations.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
And guys, I'm trying to make it a goal. We're gonna try to one day I'm gonna get off this iPad and we're gonna have an IRL in person pod again.
Yeah, I know for sure. We're gonna have a nice big in
These
person pod
these
soon.
used to happen. These used to happen over breakfast where we'd have these discussions.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have an in person one hopefully soon, and we'll all be wearing our gear, and everyone in the chat should be wearing their gear.
Yeah, of course, everybody. So, like I said, I think that wraps up for everything, Angela. Right? You think everything? I think we've talked about everything. So,
Hey man, I had a whole thing of notes, and we've covered pretty much.
yeah.
We
So,
covered pretty much all of the notes.
yep. Anthony says, I gotta head out, guys, because I have some personal business to take care of. I'll catch you on the next live. Great live stream. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, my friend. Reno as well. Reno, thank you as well. Um,
Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe,
Yep,
turn the
like
notifications
yep.
on.
Make sure to turn notifications are as well. And like I said, everybody, thank you for joining. Check out the merch store right there. The link is there for now. I'll put it in the description as well after the live stream ends. But thank you for joining everybody, and we'll talk to you soon. Ciao, ragazzi, Angelo. It was a pleasure. Big
Ciao.
pleasure,
Thank
man.
you.
And thank you, everybody, and ciao.